there, welcome to my channel. So today I'm reviewing the Trader Joe's hash browns, and I'm also going to talk about this ketchup from Trader Joe's. So if you're new to my channel, I do unboxing and food reviews. I also have a Patreon, so you can support this channel if you look below the video. And on top of all of that, subscribe because it's free. I accept food requests, but only to my subscribers. And speaking of Trader Joe's, I'm constantly doing Trader Joe's products, okay? Like, I have a whole list, if you look below the video, of just Trader Joe's. Past Trader Joe's, present Trader Joe's, and way into the future of a lot of Trader Joe's. I'm always honest and blunt, and I don't lie. None of this stuff is sponsored, and so I tell it like it is. So, I'm not going to put on the ketchup yet. So, my roommate threw away the package, so I apologize about that. I can't prove this from Trader Joe's, but it is. And, this is how thin it is, and he put it in the air fryer. It kind of smells like a hash brown from when I used to eat at McDonald's in the breakfast. But not as greasy smelling. It actually smells better. Yeah, it smells way better, actually. It's thin. Mmm. Oh, this isn't greasy. It's oily, but not greasy. Okay. Not a whole lot of flavor, but hash browns are not supposed to have a lot of flavor. I like the fact that it's so thin that you don't get a lot of the inside. So a lot of the, more of the surface area is crispy. You know what I'm saying? Like if they had, I don't know if you know about surface area in food, but like if they was to make it really, really thick, then the ratio would you'd be getting a whole lot of inside and hardly any outside. It's still soft on the inside. You still have that nice soft, potato. I don't know if you can see that. But it being so thin like this, you get a lot of the surface area of the crispy on the outside. These are hardly any greasy at all. I really like these a lot. And they have like a neutral, like almost natural taste. Like they didn't add a whole bunch of other stuff that they didn't need. I need some salt, but it's better that there is not a lot of salt. I don't taste really any salt. You can add your own. So, speaking of Trader Joe's, this ketchup is like my favorite ketchup, my #1 favorite ketchup. I would say what my second and third is, but I can't remember right now offhand. But I love this ketchup. Okay, I mean this ketchup. I'm not crazy, but I don't have to like everything organic. Okay, I don't buy these because it's organic. I buy it because of the taste. It's organic tomato concentrate, organic cane sugar, organic distilled vinegar, salt. What is that? Oh, organic onion powder, organic allspice, organic clove, organic red pepper. Oh, okay. See, before I think they just said spice, and I was gonna say that. That's why I read the ingredients. I'm like, and spice, ooh. But yeah, actually, it tells you the spices. It's onion, allspice, clove, red paprika, and organic paprika. So, yeah, and you would think, well, I don't know if I want. It's not heavy on the spice. Like it's just kind of there in the background, but I love this ketchup. It is sweet. Like if you don't like sweet ketchup, it's just so smooth. It's not vinegary. Some ketchup is like really, really like acidic from the vinegar. Maybe I like it a lot too because I love clove. I used to smoke clove cigarettes. I used to go to the clubs. Clove cigarette and a Coke Slurpee. You give me those two things and I'm a happy camper. Love, love, love this. I think the ketchup is like $2 or maybe $3, even if it was $3 a bottle. A lot of people think, oh, well, if I can get ketchup for $1, that's the double. Okay, well, if you want to pay $1 on some nasty ketchup, that's fine. But I'd rather pay an extra dollar or even two. I don't think it's three. I think it's $2 for the ketchup. But if it's $3, that's a big bottle. You know. Mm. Only thing a hash brown needs is some salt. What am I gonna give this hash brown? I'm gonna give this hash brown a solid 9. Like every time I go to Trader Joe's, I'm gonna start getting this hash brown. I'm just gonna see if now my stomach is gonna hurt from this because for some reason, sometimes I don't know what it is about hash browns. They make my stomach hurt. I don't know why. But not all the time. I also like Whataburger ketchup. I used to love their fries. I still like them, but I don't love them like I used to. But they're still good, and I still like them quite a bit. I just haven't had them in like a very long time. This ketchup is almost kind of close to the Whataburger, as in the fact that it's sweet and smooth, but Whataburger is a little bit more on the acidic side and doesn't have that spice. So, a solid 9 for the hash browns, and this ketchup. Well, actually, I'm gonna give the hash. Should I give the because I like the ketchup, and I'm like, when am I give the ketchup a 10? What if I find something better? The hash browns, I'm gonna give like really close to a 9, like 8.9 or something, like really high. Like get them okay, like they're good, like super high, not like kind of good, like a 5 or a 6. I think I already reviewed the ketchup though. I don't remember what I gave it. The only other ketchup that I like probably better than this is German curry ketchup. But I'll tell you something, you can take regular ketchup or even this ketchup and add some curry powder. And I don't add it to the bottle because sometimes I don't want curry ketchup. But you're talking about good, get some curry powder. Especially if you buy this ketchup. Put a little container and put a little curry powder. Just a little bit and then add as you go. I used to have that in Germany. Pommes frites and curry ketchup. Oh, and they were like in a little cone. Sometimes a big cone. But it was like a little tiny fork. And you just put the little thing. And they were like super crispy on the outside and had these like bubbles from the heat. But then inside it was nice and soft. And I believe the Germans, pommes frites. But I don't know if they're from Holland or not. All I know is in Europe, the French fries there are good. In Germany. And I believe they cook them once to like cook the inside so it's cooked all the way through. And then they leave them aside. And then when you order them, they cook them a second time. But that second time, the oil is like extremely hot because they don't want to cook the inside anymore. You don't want to dry it out. And that just like crisps the outside like quick. So that super crisp outside and that soft inside. So, yeah, I used to eat it with curry ketchup. When I was younger, a lot of people ate it with mayonnaise. And when I was younger, I just, and then I got older, I kind of started eating mayonnaise and stuff. But, like, when I was younger, I didn't like mayonnaise. Like, people would eat. I'm like, and then it made no sense to me when I was younger because I knew mayonnaise was, like, oily and fatty, and it's, like, fat on top of fat. So. But I will say, the vegan is it Helms? I haven't bought in a while. Hellman's vegan mayonnaise is pretty good. So, but I haven't bought mayonnaise in a while. It's just foods or just egg or just mayonnaise or just mayo. I think it's better, but I liked the one that was in the refrigerator section, not the one that was shelf steady or shelf stable. And I haven't seen that at my local like store in a while. So I know that when I went to Whole Foods, the Chess mayo from the Chess company, they also make Chess egg, I believe. In the refrigerator section where they had the Chess mayo was like very expensive versus the shelf. So I guess I'm getting into story time. I haven't done that in a while, right? So what am I going to talk about? Oh, I just reviewed this. Potato and potato. Yeah, what's going on with my life? Well, I gotta get more Evian water. It's expensive, but it's, it's, like I will say, like, I don't treat myself that much. Like, you can always say, I'm always wearing the same clothes. I hardly ever spend money on myself. But, and, like, I would have been like, you're crazy if you're going to spend, like, $2 on a bottle of water. But this is my guilty pleasure, which I don't think I should feel guilty. It's water. And I do try to shop around. I try to get the big bottles of Evian from Walgreens when they're on sale. And then to save, what I do is, like, I'll take this empty bottle, for example, and then I'll take a new bottle of Evian and fill it, like, halfway or maybe up to here, actually, if I really want to get that Evian taste. And then the rest I'll fill up with Zero Filters water from the Zero Water Company. It filters out everything. It's like basically like distilled. I don't know why I'm so addicted to this. It's a little bit salty. It's a little bit sweet. Just a smidget of chlorine. Not like pool water chlorine, though. But, What else is going on in my life? Supposed to get an MRI on my back and neck from my pain doctor last month, but they told me that they were going to call me, and they never did. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. So then I call my pain doctor's office, and I'm like, hey, when are they going to call me, the hospital? Because they don't do the x-ray at the pain clinic. They have to put it to the hospital. I was like, when is the hospital going to call me for my my MRI? And they're like, oh, what MRI? I'm like, the one the doctor put in. And then, so then they're like, well, we don't know. We'll have to call you back on that. I guess they talked with the doctor or whatever. So then they called me back, and I missed the call. And when I called them back, I was like, I missed your call. Like, anyway, to make a long story short, I didn't get my MRI done last month. This month, they told me to call the hospital, and they never got the order. And then the hospital, then the pain clinic said, we sent it over. Then they said, no, they didn't. And then it went back and forth. Then they said, well, they probably sent to the wrong fax. Then the girl finally called them, and she was, yeah, they sent to the wrong fax number. And I'm like in the middle of all this, right? So then when they got the order, it's the notes. She was like, we need the order to get an MRI. All the doctor sent was the notes, like explaining your problem. She goes, explain a problem does not order. Like, we have to have an official order, especially with your insurance. So I'm waiting on that, and it's a big rigmarole. And I'm supposed to see him, like, next week. Like, in, like, 4 days or whatever. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 days. But I probably can't get it on the weekend. So I might not be able to get it done until, like, 6 or 7 days. But then by then, my appointment with the doctor, of course, he can always, I don't know if the doctor's going to look at it unless I'm there. Their time is valuable. But other than that, a couple other things going on in my life. But I'll probably leave that for another video. Because I haven't done a story time in a while. And so, other than that, what else? Oh, I saw Jackass. The movie. I didn't think it was all that funny. The new one. Alright. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe. And look below the video for, what did I just do? Trader Joe's. For more Trader Joe's products. And also check out my Patreon and other goodies that I'm going to list on there. And that's another thing. If you stay this long, I really, really appreciate it. Like, it really means a lot to me. And I know I keep forgetting to put the links below the video. When I tell you, it's like, I'm going to leave this link and this link. But, like, if you ever see that happening, if you want to, if you can, please remind me. Be like, hey, you promised us a link. Where is it? Because, like, I've been saying, I'm going to find a place to get this tray right here. It has this side and this side, a cup and everything. You just put it on your steering wheel, and I'll find a good price and put it, well, yeah, I still got to do that too. So, put a link below the video for that on where you can find it cheap. So, till next time, have an awesome day. All right, bye-bye.